So for you, Aquarius, you have the Emperor, the Five of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. Somebody tried to dub you. They was playing as if they were going to get to know you, and then out of the blue, they started to act really funny. So you, Aquarius, was like, you know what? That's fine. Because like I said, they started to get on very disrespectfully. And a lot of you, Aquarius, wasn't really going for that, obviously. The Tower and the Moon represents, so you, Aquarius, decided to get out of there. You know those types of people that you'll hang around, that, you know, especially when it comes to like getting to know somebody. And like it is, I said, it's like they dub you while they're while they're getting to know you, or they might be in a relationship with you, or they might, but they're dubbing you at the same time. And what I mean by that is they'll hang out with you, but only sometimes. It's like, what are they doing? Where are they going with this? If they're so high and mighty and they don't rock with you, or whatever the case may be, why is it so difficult for them? Why is it that they just can't say, you know what, I don't really want to talk to you anymore, and leave you alone? Why do they need to do all this other stuff? So the thing about it is that the Tower now and the Moon is all about how, since that's the case, you, Aquarius, saw it like this, and you decided to get right out of the way, right out of Dodge, because what kind of a way is that to treat somebody? You know, somebody who can't make up their mind, and they're really showing you a different side to them that's really uncalled for, right? They're going out of their way to be disrespectful, right? It really goes to show how they lack nobility, right? Because when someone gets that disrespectful with you, especially without a cause, it's just a bad look on their part. So the Tower and the Moon now is about how, since that's the case, you left them alone. You know, you left them alone, and you're good without them, right? But here's the better part. The Eight of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, right, represents, like I said, you're better off. You know, and you, Aquarius, have a lot of practice with being better off, because you know what it's like having to deal with heartbreak after heartbreak and after heartbreak, dealing with the type of nonsense, the ignorance that sometimes people bring to you. But, you know, it could be uncalled for, especially if you have people's back. So now the Two of Cups represents you having another chance with somebody else. So this is about you, Aquarius, being like, you know what? That's cool. You don't mind that. And then going forward and then talking to new people, right? So it's an idea of, it's okay. You'll just talk to somebody else. Instead of getting so upset and bent out of shape about it, you, Aquarius, will be like, you Aquarius are like, you know, you'll talk to somebody else. Because like it is that I said before, that's the majority of what's out. You know, and I'm not annoyed. I'm saying for y'all to be able to really get it through some of y'all head. Some of you getting it. But that's the majority of what's out. And I'm saying this for all the zodiac signs. That's the majority of what's out. We talk so much about you are what it is that you attract. No, that only applies if you are deliberately seeking out broken people to actually call being in a relationship with. If you are underneath the impression that the person has some form of decency and you're trying to talk to them for long term, for a long span of time, because you like them and you see something in them and you want something truly successful with them, that's not a situation of who you are. You are what it is that you are attracting. Because how do you explain the successful people still having to date down, right? The financially successful people still having to date down when it comes to interacting with people who want to act like they don't have any common sense. What did those people do? If those people are decent, what did those financially successful people do to deserve somebody that all they do is give them a hard time? So is that you know what I mean? So the Six of Pentacles and the Sun represents the quality of the person that you, Aquarius, are looking for. Not necessarily deserve, Because I don't see you, Aquarius, necessarily having that word in your vocabulary. More so what it is that you're looking for. And what you're looking for is someone who is kind, thinks about you, doesn't just move based off of solely off of them, but moves based off of also considering you as well. It's, inspiring you, making good moves, because they don't just think about themselves and just them, but they also think about how it would be to be in a relationship with you. So it's not about representing you incorrectly or disrespectfully or wrong. Making sure that, like I said, making you look like an aristocrat, making it look like you're upright. Having you feel like you're not seen through. You understand what I'm saying? So, willing to give back, willing to share. Because that's one thing. Because people get so bent out of shape about the whole 50-50 thing. What do you think 50-50 is about? So many people get so bent out of shape. Let me go ahead and say this. And I've explained it in my book. 50-50, people misconstruing it again. With this warped sense of reality, 50-50 relationships are the most healthy relationships. Show and prove. Because 50-50 is, we both have to have an understanding that we both need to contribute. It's not going to be, I'm paying all the bills and you just be a stay-at-home. No, you need to actually contribute financially. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that you have to go get a job to work yourself to exhaustion. You could build an at-home business and then expand from there. But you do have to pull your weight this way. We both do. And the pressure is on the two of us. So it's not just on exclusively one, and one has pressure on them too, but one gets it easier. No, if this table that we both have over our head weighs 100 pounds, we both just need to balance 50. But a lot of people don't look at it like that. A lot of people take the 50-50 thing like an insult. Anybody who takes that 50-50 stuff as an insult, they've got something wrong with them. Let's clarify the sun. Because a person may not necessarily agree with 50-50, but they don't have to. But for them to be disrespectful of it though. So let's clarify the Sun card. 3 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, 6 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. You want one of the traits of your partner to be cheerful, to like you, to actually want to be around you, to see importance, that when the two of you hang out, they're happy. Not someone that's gonna, where, where you gotta wonder too much. The 3 of Cups and the 6 of Cups. The 3 of Cups and the 6 of Cups also represents someone that matters to others to a certain extent too. Everybody needs to understand that everybody has options. It's just a matter of, are they exercising their options, and are they exercising their options well? This is why both sides, regardless of whatever you're into, should not be so bent out of shape about it. A person who I am dating should not be so bent out of shape about, if I have options. Yes, I have options. So do they. So does everybody else. Doesn't necessarily mean that I'll run around and do anything behind their back. Same thing with you, right? Same thing with them. Do you, Aquarius, have options? Yeah. It's not hard for you, Aquarius, to get to know people, right? Y'all are a social zodiac sign. But this also represents someone is coming back to you as well, because they partied and they found out that going out there and partying is not as cracked up as they once thought it was. The Six of Swords and the Five of Pentacles represent, but even if they came back right now, you Aquarius have changed in a way where you're becoming a little bit more, like I said, you're becoming a little bit more serious when it comes to not allowing people to come back when they play games with you. Because that's one thing, and I'm starting to see that too, that a lot of y'all Aquarius making the correct or making the better changes. Like, yeah, that's one thing a lot of people used to take for granted. They used to take y'all Aquarius trying to raise people up. And I used to be over here, like, yo, why are you Aquarius doing that? Like, why are y'all Aquarius doing that? Why are y'all trying to bring up fallen people who choose to be walking on all fours spiritually? I'm talking about. Like, if these people don't want to stand up straight and walk tall, that's not something that you can force people to do. You got to let them crawl in the mud when they choose to do that. You understand what I'm saying? And now you get mad at them, you try to forgive them and bring them back. Got to stop doing that so much. I'm not saying that every now and again you can't forgive somebody, but for you to constantly be trying to raise people up who are fallen, who choose to be fallen ones. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Other than this, I see you Aquarius just, if and when they come back, not even accepting them back because you're beyond that now. Trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10K. Right now we have 97. I think 9,713. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, and set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. We have less than 300 to go before we reach 10K. Thank y'all so much.